Hello, everybody, and welcome to the North Carolinian channel. I'm your host, NC. Well, today we'll be talking about healing, and in specific, we'll be talking about the Lord's will in healing or not healing. If that piques your interest, then come along for my study. God bless you. Welcome back, everybody. As a Christian, healing is not so much about the requesting of the ailment to disappear, although that is part of our role to place ourselves humbly in prayer before God. Even agreeing with others about a physical condition to be healed is scripturally supported, but does not guarantee a favorable answer or total healing. Healing is all about, during your request to God, being aligned with God's desires and timing and submitting to both. If you pray, "Thy will be done on the earth as it is in heaven," on a regular basis, then you have to apply that prayer to this category of life. 1 John chapter 5, verse 14 states, "This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us." Notice three things according to John. Number one, because of Christ, believers have confidence in approaching God. Number two, Christians can ask about anything, but the catch is the request must align with his will. And thirdly, God hears us. John didn't say in which direction God would decide, a yes, a maybe, a no, or later. John said he hears us. I realize that when many believers pray, the request feels like it just evaporates into thin air and is lost forever. Many other scripture references that I will not bother to list besides 1 John 5:14 declares our prayers and petitions are certainly heard. What about your long-awaited answer then? You and I both have to continue to trust in God's plan and will and timing. If it were always God's will for people to be healed, then everyone would be healed every time he or she became ill. If good health were always God's will, then Christians should never die. We can't blame someone's malady on a lack of faith, for we know biblically that God sometimes uses illness to accomplish his will. Also, it's not just wayward believers who get sick. Paul left Trophimus sick in Miletus, 2 Timothy 4:20, and Paul himself had a physical ailment that the Lord declined to heal. Look up 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 7 through 9. For the longest time, I've held the personal belief of quoting all the healing promises in Scripture back to God, and that would immediately heal the condition for whomever I'm praying for. The Lord has revealed to me that while that's fine to do, I'm continuing to bypass his will and timing in the process. Well, what about the believers who continue to battle cancer or any other life-threatening disease? What about those believers suffering persecution for his name in other countries? I realize these things were guaranteed because of humanity's fallen nature, but with Christ's victory via the cross and resurrection, why the delay in an answer to the Christian's prayer for healing? Looking back to when Christ visited, his healings were in line to fulfill prophecy concerning his messiahship. Look at John chapter 7, verse 31. Jesus did empower his apostles to continue his healing ministry, but the 12 apostles did not heal everyone either. Often there were Christians left unwell in spite of the apostolic power. Paul says to Timothy, quote, use a little wine because of your stomach and your frequent illness. That's 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 23. Why didn't Paul just lay hands on Timothy and heal him? It wasn't because Timothy didn't have enough faith. It was because it was not God's will to heal Timothy that way. The healing ministry was not for anyone's personal convenience. Rather, it was a sign from God to the Jews of the Old Covenant primarily of the validity of the apostles' message. God can and does heal today. There are plenty of testimonies of his miracles that are right alongside the requests for them, so that the believer's faith will be bolstered and the prayer for healing will continue. The prayers, however, must be arranged, worded, thought, and or presented to the Lord so that whatever his will is, we will submit to it. And whatever his timing is in the matter, we will surrender to it, knowing now or certainly when believers get to heaven, according to Revelation 21:4, Christians shall receive their healing. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for stopping by and hearing the message and study on healing. The Lord didn't say it would be easy, but he did say he would walk through the troubles, trials, and the sicknesses and disease with us. So just call on him, seek his will and his timing about matters. Other healings, he might immediately heal you and me, like he did when he was here so many thousands of years ago. But for the other times that we are sick that he doesn't immediately heal, let's seek him about his timing and his plan for why we are in the condition we are in. Okay? If you like the message, if it blessed your life, please hit the like and subscribe button. Comment in the section below on how it blessed your life. And until next time, God bless you.